Joining me in the IHRSA Live studio is President of Life Fitness, Chris Clausen. Chris, welcome back to IHRSA.
Thank you, it's good to be here.
So tell me, why did you guys decide to come back to IHRSA 2016?
Well, you know, this is our second IHRSA ever.
He's lying.
Actually, we've been to all IHRSAs since the very beginning. In fact, we were a founding member of the IHRSA trade show years ago, back in the 1980s. So we've always been here. Our customers come here, and it's an important place for us to be to represent not only the industry, but obviously our brand as well.
So is Life Fitness rolling out any new products here at IHRSA 2016?
Well, we have not only new products, but we have sort of announcements, or I don't want to say they're earth-shaking, but we have lots of announcements. So in the last year, we've brought our Brunswick Billiards group into our organization. We acquired a company called SciFit, which does rehab and active aging, and we also acquired Cybex in January of this year. So lots of new things happening. I think that's probably what most people are paying attention to, but in each one of those situations, we have new products. So within our SciFit product category, we have a product called Latitude, which is a recumbent latitude product, which allows you to do lat or roll training, which gives you your hip and balance, and for people who are struggling with balance, particularly people who are afraid of falls, which are active aging people. So that's one new product there. In the Life Fitness, we have a full range of new products. Hammer Athletic products, which are lift products. We have a new Life Fitness Synergy group training product. We have new console technologies. We have a brand that we launched here in September of last year called In Movement, which is about the activated workplace, so sit-to-stand desks and treadmill desks. And then in Cybex, we have the Spark, and we also have a lot of new products within the strength category.
Wow.
So just a couple things.
With all of this expansive growth just recently, where do you see your company going in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 years are going to be really interesting for us. As I said, we're trying to expand our business not only organically, but inorganically. So through acquisition, as well as creating new brands and opportunities. So In Movement that I spoke about earlier is this activated workplace. We're going to bring the mountain to Muhammad, if you will. We recognize that better than 80% of the population, in the best case scenario, are actually in fitness and exercise. We have an 80% opportunity, absolutely. Right? So in the United States, between 12 and 15% of the people work out regularly. That means we have an 85% opportunity to get after. So we recognize that people are most sedentary in their work lives, in their personal lives. So the average person spends between 80 and 88% of their time seated. They're sedentary. They get up in the morning, they sit and have breakfast, they ride in a car, they get to work, they sit down for lunch, they get home, they sit down and watch TV, they have dinner, they sit down, they lay down, and they go to bed. We're trying to change that dynamic. So we believe that's a great opportunity for us to not only grow our business, but also to hopefully grow the industry by bringing people into the industry, because as they see success in being in movement, being active, they'll want more. And by wanting more, they'll get into health and exercise and ultimately into the fitness industry. But we also have a goal, which we've stated by 2020, we want to be $1.5 billion. So it's pretty clear what we're trying to achieve, and we've stated outwardly, and we're going to get after it.
I think what I like most about what you just said is that you take something that is an epidemic and you see opportunity in it, which is absolutely wonderful. But what do you see as the greatest challenge facing our industry today then?
Well, I think the greatest challenge in our industry is the recognition that the magic formula, the pill, if you will, is exercise. It's being in movement. And we keep battling all sorts of, I'll call them TV phenomena, people wanting to watch TV and wanting to watch specials and to play games, and the gamification of the world, where people have the strongest thumbs in the world and their neck is craned because they're looking at a device all the time. That's the greatest threat we have to our industry, is to continue to see that expand, where more and more people becomes more and more sedentary. Things that used to be important, like spending time with the family and being outdoors and being active and just getting after life, become secondary to being entertained. And I would say that being entertained is the greatest threat to our industry.
That's a fantastic answer, Chris. If you, since you've been here since the beginning of IHRSA, could give me one word to describe the energy of IHRSA 2016, what would it be?
Well, I think energy is just the word. Whenever you come to this trade show, I talk about when you meet people on an airplane and they say, what do you do for a living? And obviously people who work in our industry are very passionate, and so when you exude that passion and you explain to somebody that you work, in my case, I work for Life Fitness and I'm in the fitness industry and we make fitness equipment, it's quite exciting for me to tell the story, and I always kind of cringe and take a deep breath and imagine what's coming back to me in the form of an answer, right? When you come here, you're surrounded by people that are like-minded, they're energetic, they're young mentally. They may be older in chronological terms, but they're young mentally, and you're surrounded by them, and they're coming into the door and through your booth and working on your equipment. It's exhilarating.
Well, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Life Fitness is one of the leaders in fitness and wellness here, and they are here at IHRSA 2016. To learn more about Life Fitness, where can they go?
www.lifefitness.com.
Life Fitness here at IHRSA 2016.